Take your smart home to the next level with this simple morning automation. And the best part, you can make it with any smart home system. Trigger it automatically with your alarm, manually with your phone, or a button or a voice command. Here is mine for inspiration. The lights turn on to warm white and slowly brighten up for 15 minutes. After 8 minutes, the shutters roll up and the Dyson goes out of the night mode. Then, the light's colors synchronizes with the sun position to preserve the body's circadian rhythm. My coffee machine turns on and my devices go out of the sleep mode and I can start receiving notifications. And finally, my bedroom sensor turns back on so that when I go in the bedroom, the lights turn on and off automatically. You can do it with any smart home app, and I'm gonna show you how to do it with Alexa, Google Home, Homekit, and Home Assistant. With the Apple ecosystem, you have multiple possibilities depending on what you want to do. Let's start by creating a scene called Good Morning. You need to add and configure all the devices that will be involved in your scene. For example, rolling up the shutters and turning on an electrical plug. From there, you can trigger your scene from the Home app, from the control center, and from any Siri device that you own. But what if you want to trigger it automatically? For this, you need automations. Open the Shortcuts app on your iOS device, go to Automation and click the plus icon. Here you have two choices, a personal automation or a home automation. The main difference is whether you want your automation to be triggered by an accessory in your Home app, like a door sensor or a button, or by your phone itself. For example, when your alarm rings, when you receive a message, or when you move to a certain location. You may also want to know that if you use a personal automation, you can do much more things than just controlling your house. Your iPhone and some apps on iOS give you several actions to play with. Let's say I want my good morning scene to turn on when my 7 a.m. alarm goes off. Tap Add an action. Go to Apps and find Home. Select Control Your House and set the Good Morning scene to on. You probably noticed there are a lot of things you can do here, so do not hesitate to add actions after or before triggering the Good Morning scene. For example, you could play music on a certain device, and what I like to personally, change the focus mode on all my Apple devices. Then press Next, and don't forget to toggle off these options so that your automation runs, in fact, automatically. For Google Home, on the app, go on the routines and set up the Good Morning preset routine. You can set the trigger or starter to be either a vocal command, a specific time, or depending on the sunrise. You already have a few convenient suggested actions. From there, just tap on Add Action to control every smart object you have. For Alexa, in the app, go on More and tap Routines. You can start from a featured one like Start My Day, Morning Briefing, or Good Morning. From here, you can just tap on Add Action and make it do everything you want. For Home Assistant, go in the Settings, Automations and Scenes, Create Automation, and start with an empty automation. Set up your trigger, whether it's a device, an event, or anything else. Add any condition if necessary, and then add all the actions you want. If you want to make a really advanced routine, I suggest you to create the full automation on Home Assistant and trigger it from any regular assistant. This will give you better flexibility and control. For this, on Home Assistant, create an helper toggle that you will use as a trigger for your automation. Then expose it to your regular assistant. At this point, every time you toggle the helper, for example with the help of your phone's alarm, Google Home, Alexa, or anything, it will trigger your Good Morning routine on Home Assistant. This way you can use the best of both worlds. If you want help and take your smart home to the next level, feel free to join our Discord, the Smart Playground. Tell me what you think about all of this and don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.